Coach Grosz, you just drew the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, your third consecutive trip to the NCAA tournament. Let's talk about that first before we talk about your opponent. You beat Bethany Lutheran by 6 on Saturday night. Does the feeling get any different the third time around?
No, it's a great feeling. Excited to be back, for the third straight year. We feel very blessed and had a great group of seniors that have led us this year, so we're excited to be back in the tournament.
What have you learned in the last 2 years in terms of your preparation and how you handle things about the NCAA tournament? What's maybe different than regular season preparation for you?
For us, really, there isn't that much difference. We're going to stick to the same game plan. Obviously, there's a little more time to scout, especially this year with that Saturday game, and really try to break down film on our opponents. Stevens Point, somebody we have not played, I believe, in the history of our school. So we really don't know a lot about them. So we're going to have to learn a lot about them this week. So maybe the only thing different is maybe a little more prep time, I would say. But otherwise, our approach will be similar. Of course, this time of year, you've shortened up practices anyways. So not much will change for us.
What was your thought when you heard Stevens Point's name called against Northwestern?
Well, obviously, the WIAC regular season champion at 14-2. Great tradition, 3 national championships in the last 8 years, national champions prior to that. So we know we're going up against a great team from a great conference. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. But the last 2 years we played the eventual national champion in the first round. So I think our guys definitely are excited and we'll give it a great shot.
Does playing that eventual national champion, is that something, that element that you kind of want to get off your back?
Yeah, possibly. It's just how it's worked out. Obviously Stevens Point is a team who's been there too. So we just know in this part of the country, it's such good basketball. So you're going to draw a great opponent in the first round, kind of in this area, in this region, and obviously we've done so again this year.
Point went 21-5 this year in their regular season, their conference tournament. You've played 4 common opponents in the 3 UW schools, and then you've got Buena Vista. How much does those games matter, and will you go back and watch film on how you played those schools maybe versus how Point played them?
I think it helps us. We have played the 3 Wisconsin schools this year, and we're able to go 2-1 with wins against Superior and River Falls, and then a competitive game against Whitewater at the St. Norbert's tournament. So I think that's going to give us some confidence as far as play. Buena Vista was a very strong team. We played a great non-conference schedule this year, and we really wanted to do that to get us ready if we were able to make it back to the D3 tournament. And our conference this year, our conference top to bottom was really strong. So we feel like our schedule has gotten us ready to this point.
4 of your 5 starters have been down this road the last 2 years. What does it change for them, especially for your seniors, knowing that this will be their last game, or not this specifically, but when they lose or if they lose,
right,
that would be their last game. So how does that affect their preparation and having been there before?
Well, I think having been there before gives them confidence. It's not going to be a new experience for those guys especially. And I think any senior across the country, when it is the potential of your last game, there's probably a little extra that goes into it. So, I expect our guys to play with a lot of confidence and play well, and we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Good luck. We'll see you there.
Thanks.